What's up guys, welcome back to Aquatic Elements. Today I thought I'd do a slightly different video on two really small nano systems. Now this is going to be quite a short video, but I thought it was quite interesting to show you these systems that my friend has actually created and have something slightly different on the channel today. Now first up we have a Fluval spec which holds 10 litres of water, and second up we have this stunning Paludarium. Now I'm going to go over each system. I really like the setup that they've got with the sort of custom lighting system on this lovely mango wood stand, and the tanks really complement each other. Now generally we focus on aquariums and fish on this channel, but the Paludarium is really nice and I thought it was quite a unique thing to feature. So let's firstly take a look at the Paludarium and then we can move over to the spec and have a close look at how these systems run. Now, first up, as you can see, this is a Paludarium, a very small system. You can see it's not much bigger than sort of my arm here. Now, we have these custom lighting set up above each tank, which my friend has actually designed out of some copper pipes and some efficient LED lights. Now, this actually lights the system. Now, if you don't know what a Paludarium is, essentially it is a water ecosystem where you've got lots of plants, you have water at the base, and the water is pumped over the plants to keep the real nice humid environment. You can see we've got loads of different species of moss and we've got some ferns in here as well. This is really just a sort of experimental setup, and my friend actually built this tank himself, funnily enough. So what he did, he just used a glass cutter on a old scrap aquarium, and he actually siliconed it all together and built this little open front system just as a little feature in his home. Now we've got a little filter system in the back with some sponges and alpha grog. The water comes down, percolates through the different levels of plants and mosses and comes down into this base layer where we have a different species of Anubias, and I think we've got some Bucephalandra or Bucephalandra, and we've got a few different other species of plants. Not too clued up on the whole range of plants, but I do know there's some mosses, and I think that might be a small Tridescanthia. Maybe we've got a little bit of a Calathea up in the top, a little bit of an experimental system, but I really like it. It really creates quite a nice feature, and it sets off nicely to the aquarium that we have here on the left hand side. So that is the sort of rundown on the Paludarium. Let's have a look at the Fluval spec and take a close look at that. Now, as you can see next to the Paludarium, we have the really small Fluval spec. Now, I really like this open top layout with the lighting system that we have over this aquarium. We have a real dense vegetation planted aquarium, and as you can see, it is home to two golden guppies. Really nice guppies. Guppies are something I've kept a couple times in the past, but these are really stunning fish, and hopefully they will breed at some point in the future. We've got a huge dense vegetation aquarium. We've got some different species of Bucephalandra or Bucephalandra. I believe we've got some crypts. On top we've got some Salvinia minima. We've got some different species of Anubias. I believe this is Anubias copperfolia. We've got some Subwassatang, some Java moss, and we've got some different species of mosses over the top. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Fluval spec is a all-in-one system. The water travels over a weir into the back chamber through some biomedia and some sponges, and then it is returned out of the far section around here and through the rest of the tank. We've got a little heater in there just to keep it at a tropical temperature, and this small return pump I think runs on a few watts of power. Now, for substrate in both of the Paludarium and the Fluval spec, we have some Colombo Pro Flora plant substrate. Now, both of these systems actually have real low maintenance to them. Obviously, we've got a planted substrate to provide nutrients to the plants, and we have the fish in this system to provide some extra nutrients, some nitrates and phosphates. I believe a water change is conducted once a month. The glass is only cleaned once every 2 or 3 months because the nutrients are so low, the plants are growing so well that the glass really doesn't get very dirty. And you can just tell that these systems have really grown in. I believe this spec has been set up for 5 years now, and I believe the Paludarium is approximately 2.5 years old as well. Really amazing setups, and it's really nice to bring this sort of nature feel into your home. Now that is really it on these two setups. As I said, they've got that sort of custom lighting system and it's set out really nicely on this mango wood cabinet. both of the aquarium and the paludarium complement each other really well, and it brings a nice sense of nature into your home. Now, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you have a paludarium at home or you have a small nano tank, let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think of this setup or these setups in combination. I think it's a really nice feature to have in the corner of your home, especially at night time when you don't have any lights on and both the tank and the paludarium is lit up. I think it looks really nice. But as I said, that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up and happy fish keeping.